Hello and welcome back to Lumosity. This is a makeup session for some days ago. We missed something, so here we are. Alright, I'm still sick. I just recorded the session where I offended half my people who like me. Oh, sorry about that, but I'm going to continue. So let's continue with that, yes, while I discriminate against these stars. Yeah, alright. So, by the way, there is an uninvited guest here who's no doubt listening to my every word. I don't know why that matters. It doesn't. It does, I don't care. Whatever. Whatever, an uninvited guest. Whatever. So, anyway, what? By the way, the uninvited guest is the person who introduced me to the game 2048. So, yeah, he's lucky to still be breathing. Yes, I said that. Yes, I am as well. Me nothing but. Anyway, so, Let's get started from the beginning, huh? Let's take a lesson in neuroscience from someone who is definitely not a neuroscientist, yes? Alright, so, neuroscience, as I understand it. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Alright, so, yes, I'm procrastinating, because I don't know exactly what I'm gonna be speaking about. I'm just making up as I go along, and I haven't made anything up yet, so I'm just procrastinating. Alright. So yes, where to begin? Where to begin spreading propaganda and lies? Where to begin? Well, I suppose we could begin with... top 5 score, yay! I suppose we could begin with why the brain likes games. Games like this. Why games like this are fun. Why we want to play them, yes. Why, how dopamine, which is what makes addiction, is supposed to work. When it is working healthily, properly, as it applies to games. Alright, so, games. Why are they fun? Why do humans play them? And did you know humans are not the only people? I mean, well, they are the only people. Yeah, I guess they're the only people who play games. Yeah, it's probably a fair assumption. But they're not the only animals that do. What? I'm an animal! No, you're just a figment of my imagination. But I myself am an animal. And that is interesting. Not. It's straightforward. I mean... an animal is just, it's basically it's an animate creature, an animate living thing. It's kind of, it's a broad classification. All right. So, anyway, why? Yes, I might as well list some other animals that play games, such as the corvid family of birds. Yes, birds. They have bird brains, no? But still, they are very intelligent. They have bird brains. They're intelligent. Go figure. Oh dear. Oh dear. So, and there's another species also. I don't know if chimpanzees play games. They might. I don't know if they do. And let me just define a game. Okay, a game is something that doesn't immediately get you something that you need to survive. Alright, that is a game. Alright, why do intelligent animals play games? Alright, I guess there are a lot. There's also dogs. Although that's for another reason. It's because people like to play games. Anyway, there's some animals that do, okay? Dolphins do. Other whales do. Like orcas, which are dolphins more than they are whales. But then whales and dolphins also. Enough about that. So, the reason you play games, the reason games are fun, it's because you need to play games for your brain. Your brain needs games because it learns from games. It improves itself. You see? I don't see anything. It's because you're not real. Anyway, do you see any other people who are real? You see what I'm saying here? It's to improve your brain, just like what Lumosity is proven to do. Okay? Chess is good for your brain, proven fact. Sports, good for your brain, fact. Well, not all sports. I guess. No, probably all sports. I don't know. I can't think of a sport that isn't. It's just, whenever you say something, it's probably not. Whenever I say something, it's not true, and I try to figure out how it's not. But I can't figure. I'm pretty sure all sports are good for your brain. Okay, and all games that are probably good. All games are good for your brain at least a little while. Okay, including 2048. All right, it teaches your brain a little bit about something. Okay, you figure out the strategy. Good. That's fantastic. You figured out the strategy. Now, good luck stopping the playing of it, yeah? Good luck with that. Oh, dear. So a game like, most video games are good. I would argue are good for your brain. Even games that are normally not normally considered, but considered by some people to not be good for your brain. Stuff like Call of Duty. Yeah, it's not as good as Lumosity. It's not, but there are ways it is good for your brain. It improves your peripheral vision. It makes you more reactive to active stuff. You play sports better, assuming you can still see in 3 dimensions, and assuming that you're not blind from eye strain. But that's something completely different. The point is, games that are fun, they're good for your brain, unless there's something deeply wrong with the game, and its fundamental structure. And by wrong, I mean that it's exploiting some wiring of your brain, which is just. It's an exploit, It's like a hack. It's a cheat. It's something that is doing something to your brain that was not ever meant to happen. It's exploiting. It's taking advantage of faulty brain structure. All right, you're not perfect. Nothing is. The brain's got some issues. Okay, if you subscribe to the theory, people are dumb now than they were like thousands of years ago. We got a lot of issues that we didn't have. And that's a lot of issues on top of a lot of issues. And there's some issues added to that. So there's issues. And that's a bunch of issues. And you can tell that I've got issues. And you've got issues. And we're all happy. We've got issues. Yay. Yay. I'm still sick. Yay, issues. And I think 2048 is one of those issues it's exploiting. You see, when you do something right, when you're learning something, there's dopamine release. It bonds. It makes a memory. Depending on the modifier, which is an opioid or I don't know what the opposite of it's called, but it's a bad thing. Those bond with it. It binds. And if it's opioids, that is remembered as a good thing, and good things are definitely to be repeated. Okay? Now, here's the crazy thing about 2048. You do good things all the time in that game. All the time. You do anything in that game, and you probably did something good. Now, you probably also did something horribly wrong, but you did something good, apparently. It looks like you did something good. Now, the fact whether you actually did something good is dependent. Oh, man, I'm failing this game. is dependent on, oftentimes on luck. Which is, oh my gosh, this is terrible! I'm doing terrible at this game. Okay, alright, what is... Man... God, I just want one there. Ah. So, it's rewarding you all the time. You see, everything you do... Stop doing it. Ah. Goodness gracious, let me focus, game. I'm trying to tell the story. I'm trying to... Gosh, stop it. Alright, I'm gonna focus on what I'm saying, or I'm not gonna be focused on anything at all. Okay, yeah, I'm just not gonna focus on anything at all for the moment. Yeah. Stop letting me, game. This is intense. Gosh. Alright, note as a normal game. Here, this is good. Note as a normal game. There is a lot of fail. Alright, there is fail all the time. When I do something right, it's not always that good. Okay, now compare to a not normal game. A game like 2048, where there's one fail. In the end, you lose. Try again and do better, fool. That is the end, alright? But until the end, every move you're doing something right. That's a dopamine release, because you're trying to learn how to play the game better. Because there's no way to play the game perfectly, because there's randomness, which you have no control over. Your brain keeps trying to find a pattern to the random number generator. It cannot. The fact that it cannot find a pattern drives the brain insane, because there is no such thing without computers as complete randomness. And technically, there is no randomness to the random generator either, but it's too complicated for the brain to figure out. Alright, it's patterned, but it's so difficult that it just can't. It can't do it, but it keeps trying. And it keeps trying. And that's dopamine being released in a heavy amounts. And opioids, because every time you mix a 2 up to make a 4, you see bigger numbers. Bigger numbers are the goal. That makes your brain happy. It's saying, oh yeah, I'm winning. And you make 8s, and you make 16s, and you make bigger numbers and bigger numbers every time. And then every time you get a really big number, then it resets, sort of. And you have to start all over. And it gets easy, and it gets harder and harder, but you're making bigger numbers. And the fast-paced success, the fast-paced opioid release. Opioids, you see, because you're winning all the time. The fast pace of that gives you instant gratification, and often gratification. It's a recipe for utter brain destruction. It's terrible. It just takes you and it rips you to pieces, is what it does. And maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit about the dangers, but I'm just trying to defend my position, because no doubt I received lots of hate from my position. No doubt I received lots of hate from just about everybody. So I'm just trying to justify what I said, and you know, because it's... But, and I do think I do feel that way. Have I made it clear? It's just the game. It's just that. It rewards too often. You know, it doesn't give you a break in the rewards. You're always doing something right, even if you're not. And that's what is so crazy. Because you're being rewarded, and yet you didn't actually succeed. Come on! You didn't actually succeed. See, this game, it tells you whether you're succeeding or not. There, you can be failing horribly, but you don't know it. But maybe you aren't failing horribly, but you are because of that. It's complicated. I'm reaching too much now. I'm going way beyond that which I know. I just got a top 5 score. I know that. That is good. That I know. And this is the end of the episode. That I also know. Okay. Do some To sum up what we have discussed, games are good, video games are good, even 2048 in limited form may be good for your brain. It may train you to do something. 2048 though is horribly addictive because it is so rewarding and because it has no discernible pattern in the end. It makes your brain release dopamine because it's trying to figure the game out, but it cannot be figured out, and the opioids from all the success make for an addictive combination. It is bad. It is a brood game which will tear your mind to pieces. And considering that millions of people are playing it right now, by the time I post this episode, you could all be dueling zombies. Including me, because I'm going to go and play some more of it. Because I've got a channel to run, yeah! Ha! Ha! I'll destroy my brain for you. I'm that devoted. Alright, well, I'm going off playing it. Thanks, and goodbye.